You know, it wasn't all that long ago that if you wanted to purchase a middleweight motorcycle, the only choices available to you were a 4-cylinder sports bike with full coverage bodywork and race replica riding position. Fast forward to today, and the middleweight category is now chock-a-block with choices. Case in point, Kawasaki's new Super Naked Z650. This trellis-frame runner is powered by a compact fuel-injected 649cc parallel twin. That quick revving liquid-cooled engine is mated to a 6-speed transmission boasting both shift assist and slipper clutch. In the braking department, the dual semi-floating 300mm pedal discs both look right for this bike and deliver plenty of ABS-assisted stopping power. While the color TFT screen not only is one of the best we've sampled, but it also comes programmed with Kawasaki's proprietary Rideology app that allows you to connect your smartphone directly to the motorcycle. So how does the new Z650 work out on the open road? Well, let's ask one of our well-seasoned guest riders, Fitzjames Graham. So Fitz, it was a bit of a scramble this morning. You showed up. I'm not even going to mention what you rode up on. This was your first time seeing the bike in the flesh. What was your first impression of the 650?
I liked it. I thought it was a sharp-looking bike. I liked the look, I liked the paint scheme, the layout. Mm-hmm. I think, to me, it's a more attractive bike in person. It looked nice in the pictures, but it looks better in person. Yeah. It's striking.
So it's a parallel twin 650. This is a very competitive segment, this middleweight segment. You fired it up. What did you think of the engine?
I found the engine nice and torquey, responsive. Yeah. The power band with it was nice and predictable, all the way up to redline. Very easy to ride.
What did you think of the engagement and the shifting of the gears?
I found it very predictable. The clutch was easy to modulate, easy to take off, nice and smooth. Gear change was again nice and smooth. And honestly, I didn't expect it to be as powerful as it was. It surprised me being more powerful than I expected. It's more than adequate.
Yeah. Brakes, it's got ABS, Nissans. What did you think of the braking, like feel, predictability, that sort of stopping power? What did you think?
Very predictable. You get on the brakes and the bike stops, bang. Did not feel the ABS engage at all. So still, again, very predictable, very responsive brakes.
Yeah. Handling wise, you know, this bike is definitely built to a price point. So we have a non-adjustable front fork, a single shock out back. How did you find the handling?
I found this bike was surprisingly nimble, very easy to turn in tight corners. Yeah. Which I think is important. So doing a U-turn, we did lots of those today. Yeah. So very nimble, very tossable, and very, I think, confidence inspiring. Yeah. Certainly for a new rider, that would be important, or someone that doesn't have a lot of experience. Nice bike.
Awesome. So what did you think of the new TFT color screen information pod, the stuff you're getting there on the pod? What did you think of that?
I liked it. Nice tack. You can very clearly see the speed that you're traveling at as well. And as well, it tells you what gear you're in. So those are easy to read in all sorts of light conditions.
Yeah, I was amazed that even in bright overhead light, you can still read that. It's amazing.
Absolutely.
I would imagine you and I are both on the tall end of who this bike is designed for, right? So did you find you were almost too cramped? I know upright you looked good, but leg-wise?
I did find my hips were a little crampy driving it. Part of that is just, you know, we're at the start of the season. Yeah. But I do find it's a little tight for a taller driver. So I think if you were over 6 feet, you might find it a little more challenging. If you were under 6 feet, maybe 5'7", 5'10", it would be great.
Who are we going to recommend the bike to? Who do you think this bike is targeted to? Who would really get the most from this?
Probably somebody that wasn't, you know, a newer rider, or perhaps a rider moving up from a 250, making that first move to a little bit bigger bike. Doesn't want to be overwhelmed with something that's difficult or finicky or or peaky to drive. This is not. It's got a wonderful wide power band, very nimble, very confidence inspiring. So women, new riders, somebody that's moving up from a smaller bike to a bigger bike, or a new rider, I think would be perfectly comfortable on this.
So here's the $64,000 question. Is this something you could live with for the rest of your motorcycling career?
It's got enough power. I was thinking about that when we were driving. If you had to be on a major highway like the 401 at 120, this thing would be fine. You could live with this throughout your entire motorcycle career.
Right, nice. So overall, 2 thumbs up?
2 thumbs up.
Nice job today, thank you.